Yes. Now today, children, we are going to study about the ways of spreading disease. How do diseases spread? Now there are many different ways the way diseases spread. First is through direct contact. Like if a healthy person comes into the direct contact of the diseased person, because diseased person uses many articles, and if a healthy person touches those articles like uh, the comb or clothes or toys, etc. So which kind of diseases can be spread through direct contact? Whooping cough, scarlet fever, ringworm, common cold and chickenpox. Now second is through infected food and water. Now, if the water is infected by the house flies and cockroaches because of proper sanitation or disinfection is not done, or poor hygiene is there, then this kind of diseases can happen like typhoid, cholera, diarrhea, polio, jaundice, etc. And sometimes if we drink milk of diseased cow, then also we can get these kind of diseases. Third way is through air. Now, how does it spread through air? Like if a sick person who has got these kind of diseases like chickenpox, whooping cough, diphtheria, influenza and scarlet fever, their cough, sneeze or spit, then that kind of all the germs of these diseases spread into the air, and if a healthy person breathes in, then that person can get these diseases. Fourth is through insects. Now mosquitoes. Mosquitoes cause, like you know very well, malaria and dengue. Now malaria causing mosquitoes are female Anopheles mosquito, and dengue is caused by the Aedes mosquito. Yellow fever, plague and kala-azar, these are caused by the fleas, bugs and sandflies. Now fifth one, we will see that through carriers. Now some person may be healthy, but they are the carriers of some diseases. They don't have any disease, but they can be carrier of these diseases. Let us see that typhoid, cholera, dysentery and sometimes AIDS also. And virus causing AIDS is HIV, and it is very, very dangerous. It can be fatal and it damages the immune system. Fatal means a person can die. Then we will see the next point, that is how we can prevent the communicable disease. Prevention means we cannot make us sick. So first point is there is disinfection of articles used by the sick person and the clothes and everything whatever the sick person touches, and in the room where he is staying, those floors and walls of those rooms should be cleaned and disinfected regularly and on daily basis. And we should report if any kind of communicable diseases which is very dangerous. We should report to the civic authorities, means to the government authorities. Then the third one is destruction of breeding grounds of mosquitoes and houseflies. Now breeding grounds means where they grow. Like mosquitoes grow in the stagnant water, the water which does not flow. So we should see that the stagnant water is does not remain anywhere, the water, and even if it is there, it should be covered. And again in the ponds, etc., some oil should be put on the surface so that the larvae of the mosquitoes cannot grow. And even for the same for the house flies, and all the drainage system should be covered so that these mosquitoes and house flies and other insects cannot grow. Then let us see the fourth point, that houses should be very airy. proper sunlight and air should enter. And there should be wire screens on the doors and windows so that the rooms can be kept open for the air and sunlight, but side by side all the insects like house flies and the mosquitoes cannot enter. And all the linen should be kept in the sun for disinfection. Means from time to time, like clothes and mattresses and bed sheets and etc. They should be clean, washed, and like mattresses cannot be washed, so they should be kept in the sun. Then disinfection of the house should be done like regularly on the daily basis. The house, every part of the house like washrooms and bathrooms and kitchens and other rooms also should be cleaned, swept and mopped, and also disinfected. Then seventh is pasteurization of milk should be done. Pasteurization means what? Boiling of milk, and very quickly we should cool it down. That is pasteurization, and that kills the germs. Then germ-free water supply should be there at home. And if we don't have the germ-free, we should make sure that the water we use for cooking and drinking, that should be germ-free by the use of purifier, or if we don't have, we can boil it or use some chlorine tablets or other chemicals which does not harm us. We can put them in the water, and so that it is we can use it for drinking and cooking. Then infected children, like chicken pox, some children have chicken pox, mumps, measles, etc. They should not be allowed to go to school unless and until they are not infected anymore. Then now the last point is vaccination. So vaccination, we should do the vaccination for every person for certain disease, and so that the person does not get any disease. Now before, it is not a treatment, it is before we fall sick, before the germs enter our body and make us sick, we should get the vaccination for certain diseases like diphtheria, cholera, typhoid, tetanus, polio, measles, mumps, meningitis and hepatitis. Nowadays you might be hearing about COVID-19 vaccination. So this is to prevent the disease.